there's somewhere I want to go. You know me well, and that is how it is, it is.
Blanche Dubois. No previous admissions. Currently stable but liable to episodes. Concerns include delusions and hysteria.
Blanche Dubois?
Why, yes.
What brought you here?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I mean, my dear Estella and her husband admitted me, and, well, that's as much as I've been told. Quite frankly, I'm not sure where I am.
Do you really not know Miss Dubois? Are you aware of the episode you had before your admission?
Episode? What episode?
Can you tell me who Shep Humley is?
Yes, Shep. He's the Southern gentleman. He was going to take me to the Bahamas, and we would live happily together, Shep and I. I tried to phone him, and I don't know what number I ought to have dialed, but I didn't reach him in the end.
Would you say that Shep was your lover?
I don't think so. Merely an admirer. I did have many lovers, many intimacies with strangers. After the death of Alan, intimacies with strangers was all I seemed able to fill my empty heart with.
Who's Alan?
He was a boy, just a boy. The one I loved and lost, and we were married, but he wasn't the type to stick around with a woman, if you know what I mean. And so I told him I didn't agree with him, but I was too vile, and the poor boy shot himself right outside the ball we were attending. I will never not regret those words I said that night.
You said you had many intimacies with strangers. What drove you?
Panic, I guess. Just panic that drove me from one man to another, hunting for some protection here and there, and sometimes in the most unlikely places.
Do you ever feel like you cannot seem to stop talking? That you have to share your thoughts desperately?
Well, I suppose.
But is it always the truth?
I don't tell the truth. I tell what ought to be truth, and if that's a sin, I'll be damned for it.
Thank you, Mr. Wise, for answering my questions. I will get someone to take you up to your room now. Is that alright?
What room?
Hi, could someone please collect Mr. Wise from my office, please?
What room?
Troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay.
Symptoms of psychotic bipolar disorder are prominent, probably set off by the death of her husband, which she feels personally responsible for. Manic symptoms include sexual deviancy, risk out of character behavior, and hallucinations. Depressive symptoms include feelings of guilt, regret, and a lack of self-worth. The bipolar is debilitating and has escalated into psychosis. Blanche Dubois must be kept within our facility until fully recovered and able to participate in normal society again.
You don't know how this came to be.